go
Wouldn't
down
fall
on
over.
me. Yeah.
Mine,
That
mine's
sounded
wobbly
nasty.
too.
That sounded nasty. One of my little friends on Insta, was it Jenna? No, let me think. Anyway, she's always good to show me miniature things, you know.
Right.
So she said, "Girl, they've got the miniature McDonald's, buckets."
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's not McDonald's. I had to I had to go on Etsy and I bought 6 of them, but they're really to go on the straws of your Stanley Cup. But I
Ain't
bought them
that
for my
cute?
Halloween tree too. So I thought they'd be just cute as could be because they've got the little bucket handle.
Shut up.
Oh my God, Marilyn, if you, I am, I kept hearing her under the bed. She likes to crawl under the beds. I don't know why, but she'll get under there and lay around, and
It's
I don't know how
cooler.
in the hell she got in here, but now she's pissed off because she's in here. Sorry,
Hey,
girl.
Jorge. Hey, Jorgelina. I'm sorry. I missed Jorgelina's live. I
Yeah.
this time Pacific, Central, Eastern gets me all jacked up.
Oh crap, we did miss. Well, I don't know what I was doing. I've been running around because I had to go into real work today, and it is freezing like Eskimo's asshole up here. I mean, it's so cold, guys. It's freezing. And I froze at work because I didn't even think, because I haven't been there in a long time. And I know the last few times I ever went, I froze. And I just was sitting in that room with a short sleeve shirt on going, oh my God, you know. But yeah, so that's happening. What you been doing today?
Literally indulging in the bad habit, and I have. How do I look? I've gained 23 pounds.
Not in, how long's it been though?
6 weeks.
Well, now I can do that in 6 weeks too. What's been going on? Are you stressing? Are you stress
No,
eating?
I'm off that stupid Ozempic, and
I know, but you know
your
what?
metabolism just stops. If when you get off of it, your metabolism just stops.
Yeah, I've heard so many people. A lot of people will ask me in the chats or in the comments, and sometimes I take it as, oh, somebody's just being catty, but people do want to know, like, what do you plan to do when you go off of it? And I say I don't plan to ever go off of it, but as expensive as it is, because I told last week, girl, you're stuck in here now. She's looking at me from under the bed, Mama. Um, but I understood it to mean that you would get 2 months of a supply and you get $50 off every vial.
But no.
Okay. Well, they base that on, your starting dose is 0.25. Then you titrate up to 0.50. I mean, you can go up to 2.4. Well, it's a 4 milligram vial, is all it is. So by the time you get to the 4, daggone, you've got to buy 4 or 5 vials for 1 month. So it makes no sense. And that's 200 and some odd dollars every time.
So mine, they filled mine for 3 months at a time, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I was on 1.5, and that injection that you pay for, you only get 3.25 weeks out of that injection, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So that last week, you don't have enough. You have to go into the next month's injection.
Okay. Now, I told you, are you talking about the pen, right?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome in. I'm sorry I didn't say anything. I came in here flustered. But okay, now there is about point, I don't know how much it is in there. It's about a 0.50 left in the pen when it's done. So what I did, because my son is on the shot, on the pen,
Uh-huh.
and when I had the pens, I would take my syringe and go into the end of it where you would tie your little needle on. You take a syringe and you can pull out almost a whole shot of what is left, because how wasteful is it Nordisk or one Eli Lilly, whoever it is that
Yeah.
puts those out, they are wasting, and they're charging $1,200 for the pen, and yet they don't tell people that, oh yeah, there's a half of a dose left in the pen that people just are throwing out every month.
And so that's the opposite of me, because like I would do 3 weeks of 1.5, no problem. The last week, I got, you scroll your little wheel to
Yeah.
1.5. Well, it would get to like 0.7 or 0.75.
Right.
And that would be all I had left. So I would have to do that and then get the next month's pen
Yeah.
and do the balance.
And see, you didn't know it, but you could have taken a diabetes syringe and gone in there and gotten out the rest of that, and it would have been all right. It would have supplied you, because
And
what's left in there is, yeah.
I mean, I have refills. I can still go get it, but I
It's
got
the
tired of fighting
money.
with the Well, I got tired of fighting with the insurance company every month to get it. Then I had to wait for the pharmacy to fill it and find it
Yeah,
and
because
fill
of
it.
the
I was
shortage.
like, it's just stupid. It's just stupid.
I was really shocked, and my son has been on it for over a year, and he's lost 70 pounds. I mean, he looks great. He's little. I mean, he lost. But like, he didn't know it. So every week or every month, he's like you. His insurance pays for 3 months. Well, every month he was throwing away or whatever his pens, and I told him he had left a pen here, and he was at the end of it. And I said, "Don't you throw that away. I'll pull another shot out for you." And he's like, "You're so crazy. You act like you're some kind of crackhead with these pens." And I'm like, "No, it has nothing to do with that. This medicine is expensive, and it's a shortage. And if you can salvage a shot out of what's left and people are throwing it away, I mean, it's an ocean filled with Ozempic and Wegovy out there that people are putting in their shot receptacles and trashing. And
Yeah,
that
because
is a travesty.
you think it's done when it stops clicking, but if you look at it, you can see there's some in there
There's,
that you can't
yeah.
get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
out of his pen, he had the 2.4 pens or the two, whatever it was.
the high stuff.
Because he only takes 1.0, but they filled the big pens, the big aqua colored pen, right? And so out of his pen, I got almost a 1.0 shot left out
Yeah,
of
that's a lot of waste.
that is. And I said, "Don't you throw these pens away." And he said, "Mom," I said, "keep them in your fridge, and when you come up here, I'll make the syringes for you, and you can use those." I mean, why waste it? It just, I don't know. Kids
Yeah, because
today,
if you're well, I mean, it makes perfect sense to us because
yeah,
we're mindful because that's how we grew up. You don't waste shit,
you don't
but
waste nothing.
they don't get that.
They do
But
not
yeah,
get it, and it's just like throwing money away. It's just like, I mean, he doesn't, his insurance, because he's a type 2 diabetic. So his insurance pays for it all except for $25, and he gets a 3 month supply. So I'm like, it don't make a damn to you, but I'm over here paying 500 and some odd dollars a month now. So I need you to be. And I said, if you don't want to take it out of the syringe, I'll take it.
bring it to
I'll do the
mama.
same thing. I'll use it. So,
Yeah.
but he just thought I
Hey,
was being
everybody.
crazy. So anyway, hi guys. I'm so sorry I got started late. I know I moved the time back a little bit because I felt like I was getting my shot and then too late. I kind of wind down and then I couldn't go to sleep, even on my sleep meds. And this eye will tear up in water. It's some kind of new makeup I used today. Y'all know I'm very sensitive to stuff. So, of course, this one eye shows an allergy. And usually I'm like, by the end of the day, I'll be like, you know.
You can't tell from a distance. That's all that matters. You look gorgeous, darling.
Y'all, thanks. Well, yeah, I had to go to work today, and we had a meeting, and I kind of felt bad. I didn't want to go, but I asked my boss. I was like, because I live very close. Don't tell everybody, but I live really, really close to where our actual office is. And I said, "Do you mind if I just leave for the meeting, go to the meeting, and then come back and finish my work at home?" She said, "No, go ahead." So I was like, "Hot dang." Well, I thought they were going to feed us, so I didn't eat. But then they had ordered like a Cracker Barrel or whatever, and I'm not sure if that was, but there wasn't really anything in there at all healthy or nothing to eat. So I didn't eat, and by the time I got home, I was starved to death. So
Fixing to
yeah.
say, girl, does Cracker Barrel make anything healthy? I don't think
They
they do.
don't. So I didn't eat anything. I just said, nah, we're good. It is that one. Were you here, Ed, when I gave him this one? I think you were. Yeah, it was for Father's Day, wasn't it? Or no? Maybe yeah, it was
You
for
talking to
Father's Day.
me?
No, Ed said, is that
Okay, okay,
Bill's
okay, okay.
polo shirt? It is because I'm freezing to damn death.
I love that
Yeah.
shirt. I want one.
Yeah, this was his, I think it was Father's Day, and I can't ever wait for anything when it comes in. I'm always like, "Here, this is yours." And then I give it to him and I go, "But it's mine too." So
We're gonna share.
we share everything. And now it's really big, so well, not really big. Come on now. I wish. Hey Dee Dee, how are you?
Hey,
Jolie, hi.
everybody.
Jane, how are you? Lux is here. Brian, I hope you're laying down.
You know he's not.
I need Brian to rest and relax. Jorgelina, hello. Fishkeeper, hi. Happy Tuesday, yes. Oh, Sean, hi. Melanoma Mom, hi. And I don't have an editor yet, so I may be in talks with you, but I've been just kind of trying to cut my videos without a whole lot of mess up, so I don't have a whole lot to do. So my editing's been very rudimentary, but also very easy because I don't have that was the thing for me. It's not that I can't edit, I don't edit well.
Can
But
you hear
damn,
that?
I can't it's hard for me. It takes forever. What was it?
A whole damn military convoy flying over my house. Evidently, we're
Really?
about to go to war or something. It's like the ninth one today. I don't know what's going on.
Good Lord. Is there a base near you? There is, right?
Arlington, yeah,
Yeah.
about an hour away.
I think there's one there's some kind of base in Biloxi, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I think
But there's
I
one right outside of Memphis, like
yeah.
10 minutes outside of Memphis. That's where
Yeah.
they're probably going.
Yeah. I used to work for a bank that did servicemen's benefits and stuff, and I used to read orders. That was my job, one of my jobs. And I used to love to. They would send in their orders and their pay stubs, and I used to love to check out everybody's. Yeah, what's this guy do? Well, he's this kind of, oh, wow, he does really well. And where's he live? I used to get a kick out of seeing that. So good. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Joy. Hello. We don't know what we're going to say about handbags, but I can tell you one daggone thing, guys. I want the damn, I want that BB never full upside down. Yes, I do, girl. Yes, I do.
Did you already pre-order it?
Okay. I did. I don't have the money to actually, which is, God, don't tell my husband. Seriously. He's probably listening. But I did contact Becca and I told her I really want that bag. She said she would put it on a calendar when pre-order opened for it, that she would come, and she will. And I was like, I'm like, universe, dear Lord Jesus, help me go on sell these bags. Which is, I'm not really doing that, guys, but I'm putting it
It's
out
fall
there.
winter, right?
I'm
It's
putting
supposed to
out
come out
good.
in the winter time.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, no,
You know my obsession.
it's gonna drop in September, I think. But yeah, it's the winter line, right?
Yeah, it's a winter release, I
Yeah,
believe. Well, no, I think
you're
so.
right.
I'm obsessed with the Balenciaga rodeo, and I don't care what anybody says. I'm getting the damn bag. I'm just trying to decide if I want brown or black.
Right. Okay.
because it's 6 grand. That's a lot of money
Oh my
to not.
God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is a ton of money. Like, honey, I could buy two of my inside at least almost two and a half. But yeah, this bag, goodbye.
Well, you're gonna sell
Because
that
I'm
one,
gonna
right?
sell it.
You're gonna sell that one.
I'm gonna sell this bag because I know I said, guys, please, and I tell you this whenever I unbox anything, I tell you, I'm going to say I will never get rid. I love this bag. I will say that every single time. I am a liar. I never mean it. I will sell it. When something drops that I like better, I will sell to buy another. That's who I am.
But here's the thing: you're technically getting the same bag, but it's a 3-in-1 bag now, and it's all weather. So you're upgrading. You're not changing your mind. You're just upgrading.
That's right. The pouch, also that strap I can wear on so many other things. And this one I can let go below retail, way below retail, because I parted out the strap and the coin. So we can talk. And I have this organize my bag because that's who she loves and uses for all of her straps and accessories. Sponsored, not sponsored. But when I bought this had the exact same.
Patina,
It did, and now yeah,
just a
it's
hair lighter. Yeah.
it's a little bit lighter, but I mean it'll darken as quick as this other. But yeah, this was like an $85 strap. I mean, it wasn't cheap at all. And it comes also with the Zumoni insert. So I'm just a little plug for this bag because Mama needs to buy a different bag. I have several on the chopping block now because of that one thing.
You know what you need to do?
Yeah, sell them.
Well, that too, but that one behind your head right there, that Tory Burch bag, you need to
Yeah.
have an auction and auction it off to the highest bidder.
Well, I mean, it's a Tory Burch bag.
But it's got a lot. You can't find them.
You can't. Yeah. I wish I found two when I bought that one. One that literally had the tags on it on Mercari. That's back when you could buy from Mercari and not worry. Now I don't F's with them.
Oh no, it's Wild Wild West over
It's
there.
Wild West over there. It's nothing looks authentic on the site at
I see
all.
more fakes than real.
Yeah, you do. For $135, you can get this bag right here. But anyway, yeah.
But
And so it was 385. I'll never forget it. So this was 385 from Mercari, the seller that had it. All tags, everything was still wrapped. It was pristine, and I really wanted it. I really wanted it. And then I found it on eBay used for like 250 or 285. It was considerably less. And of course the bargain hunter in me said, I'll take the slightly used one, please. So I wish I'd bought them both now.
but you know that new Neverpool BB is reversible too, right?
Yeah, you can turn it inside out and just use it on the black.
Yeah.
It's like the Go Yard because I watched Jesse's video.
The Anjou. The Anjou.
Anjou, yeah. And I'm like, oh,
I have the Anjou GM. I have never flipped it inside out though.
you haven't? Well, I like the print. I like the print, so I would probably keep it.
But I like the fact
But
that
the
they made the
option's there.
yeah, I like the fact that they made the pouch detachable so you can put that strap on. So then you got 3 bags technically for the price of one.
This is what I'm talking about. So yes,
That's why I
several
said you're
bags.
upgrading. You're upgrading, baby.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Jolie says, "What's the starting bid?" I know. I really could. I could. Got to
Hey,
go,
it would cover the
mother-in-law. Just for.
taxes.
Oh, Jolie, I'm so sorry. Gosh,
What? What you
girl.
say? I can't see it.
She said she's got to go. Her mother-in-law just died.
Oh,
Oh,
Jolie, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, babes. Please tell your husband I'm sorry as well. Oh my, I
Be
hate to hear
careful.
that. Yeah. Sending you, guys, let's send her whatever it is that you do, prayers, thoughts, sending healing by, precious by, whatever it is you do, send them out to Jolie and their family. I really am sorry for that. Gosh, man, oh man. Hey,
Does it not
Grace.
seem
Hey,
like that there's
Pradell.
more of that going on? Like every year, it just seems like it's.
Well, as the older we get, the
I guess that
more
is it, right?
the
It
older
never
we
dawned on
get.
me that we're getting older.
I told my we I cycled through Facebook yesterday, and I apologize. I'll put a post on Facebook and I won't go back to Facebook for 3 weeks and then realize, oh shit, I should have. I do that all the time because there's so many other little TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, my messages, all that, right? Texting, I'm on text chat threads and all this, and I'll forget, and then I'll go back on there, and it's not me being ignoring anybody. It's just I forget about poor little Facebook
There's just too
anymore.
much to keep up with.
There really is. But yeah, and then the Discord, I really haven't figured that one out really. But
I can't. I don't f around with that Discord. I try and then I get aggravated and I won't go back for 6 months. It's just a thing.
well, I had to have Zane, Caleb and Zane. I had to have them walk me through it, and Zane was real good and patient. He should probably work at the Learning Annex,
Right.
as like a side gig because he's very patient and kind.
He's offered to help me, and I'm like, it's okay, baby. You're not going to direct me in the right direction. I promise. No matter what you do, I'm
Yeah,
not going to pick it up.
it's just like, gosh. But anyway, Dee Dee said she's listening. Okay, babe, thank you. Nancy says I only check Facebook about once a month. I know, I forget it's there. And then, you have your diehard posters. My sister and my stepdad, they are on that Facebook all day, every day. But I just don't ever think because there's so many other,
Well, when you
platforms.
post to Instagram, it automatic. I have it set to
Yeah,
automatically post,
it
but I get
does.
so little interaction on Facebook that
Yeah.
I just don't ever remember to go look.
That's me. But I was thumbing through it yesterday with my daughter, and it just seemed like it was obituaries and parents who'd passed, and it was just so sad. And I said, "Do you see what happens, Carter? That's gonna happen to you one day. You'll be scrolling through whatever socials you have, and it'll just be, you know, so sorry. I mean, it just is that's how it is. It's sad. It's
It is.
sad. But yeah, and they did the smartest thing with Facebook. Oh, Zuckerberg or whatever his name is. He did the smartest thing by making Facebook an app and then Messenger an app. So you don't ever have to really go on Facebook. At first you kind of did. You went to all
Yeah.
the but yeah, now I communicate on Facebook Messenger every day. But don't think to go in there. And I belong to all these really great groups and stuff. And maybe I should run my bags on these groups. And I know Ed has a really great Mimi's boutique. And but I just can't think. It's just like there's not enough hours in the day, guys. But anyway. Hello, is the Learning Annex still a thing? Katie, I don't know. I don't think so with the invention of, now we're online. So I don't think it is. But I mean, I think people still can. I don't know. I haven't heard of it in a long time, so I don't think so.
When they
You're right.
pass that whole no child left behind and all that stuff, I don't think it really matters anymore. Like learning, like people don't really want to learn anymore.
Yeah, that's true. But also, if we think about it, because we're, you and I are Gen Xers, and there's
Hmm.
this whole movement about Gen X coming for the Gen Zers, right? And why did they leave out the Y? Where did they go? But
And the
and
millennials.
I have two of my own Gen Zers. And when we criticize a Gen Z in my house, it just means you're criticizing your children and you're the one that raised them. So, like, because they can't drive a stick shift and they can't write in cursive, it's really kind of on you. You didn't
Or
teach them
balance a
how.
checkbook or cook or put a
Right.
band-aid on.
Yeah. But I did, I let my girls learned to cook, and Taylor thankfully married someone who's very good at everything. So I did make him, he had to fend for himself on things. He can do grilling and cooking. He works in, he's the manager of a restaurant, so it's not like he doesn't know. But yeah, all three of my kids can. But now my girls, they wanted to. They came in the kitchen and said, "Okay, what are you doing here?" And Maddie will call me and say, "Now, what is it you put in this? And do you put that? And what goes in there?" So, but my
Yeah.
mother's really the one who taught him the best because she made us all recipe books from her own. That's kind of a neat
And
thing.
see, that helps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I've got friends that are always talking about how Gen Z, right? Gen Z is
yeah,
so
Jen.
lazy and so complex. I'm like, you got to put it in perspective. They have
Yeah,
everything they need at the touch of their fingers.
yeah.
So it's not really that they're lazy. It's just it's different.
Yeah, I mean, and think about it, I probably would be the exact same way. I mean, when we were teenagers way back when, we bitched and moaned about pretty much the same thing. I will say there's two differences. Now, my older kids didn't really do this. My youngest one, we kind of treat her as a roommate more than a child because she kind of came out 30 years old. Like she really has been very mature her whole life being the baby, but she will do that thing of, the look. She'll do it to our
Mm,
face. Now, when we were kids, we had the good sense to turn around and do it on our way back.
behind their back.
But I say that's the really only difference. I still curse my parents out under my breath and in my head and in my room where I wouldn't do it, to their
Right.
face. But but
We were
anyway.
just very lax as parents. I think that's
We're laid back, and quite frankly, I'm worn out. I mean, by the third one, you're just
who's
worn the
got
hell out.
time? Just who's
There's
got
no time,
time?
and we didn't pressure her to do any of the things we did the older two, and she came so much later, and she hates that because we went to her school for something the other night, and I looked around and I said, "We're the oldest parents still," and she said, "Yes, mom, you are, and you always will be. I'm sorry." I'm like, that's just terrible. Thanks a lot. But we were. We
Only
were a
one
good
more year to go.
twin. Huh?
Only one more year. She's a senior, right?
She's a senior. Yeah, yeah. But I don't think she'll go anywhere. I think she'll in Tennessee. Well, Tennessee. Tennessee has the Hope and the Promise. So those are two first 2 years of college are free. And then if your grades are good enough, they'll continue to pay for you to go on. So I'd say that she'll stick around unless she goes, Knoxville or something. I'd say she'll stick around and go to college around here, close to
But
home, or
like you don't have to go to parent teacher conferences and all that stuff anymore. As well. I was trying like
yeah,
you know
yeah. She didn't have to go to any of
you're
it.
in the
We're
stage
done.
now where you don't have to be there
No,
as
we're
much. Is what
done.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
we're done. And yeah, she's pretty much grown now. So, but yeah, we don't. And think about it. College, you can pretty much go to any college online now.
Uh huh.
So I don't know. I would like
Hey
for her to get
Jeanette,
that experience, but then again, maybe she doesn't want it. I don't know. I don't know.
I, I can't understand these kids not wanting cars. That just baffles my mind because that's what I had to have the car. The soonest I could
Yeah.
get it, yeah.
Yeah,
And
we
now they don't
kind of
want a
go.
car.
I wanted mine at 15 too. Like I drove when I was 14. Out of necessity. My uncle was a real bad drunk, and he would run out of liquor or beer or whatever he was on, and he'd say, "Drive me to the liquor store." So I'd have to drive him because he was in no shape to drive. And
Yeah,
I
I got a
knew if he
hardship
drove, he'd
license.
just go to jail or kill himself or somebody.
I
So
got a hardship
anyway,
at 14.
yeah, that's crazy. Kindness Matters says I think our high schools need to bring back home economics classes. Yeah, they don't have any of that anymore, and I
I
don't
learned
know.
how to balance a checkbook and everything in school. Did
Yeah,
you? Like
yeah,
they
I
don't teach
did.
you anything anymore.
Yeah, and I learned how to balance and write checks and all that. They don't know that. Of course, they don't need to, but That was in my typing class. So yeah. So there you go. Let's see. Katie says I can't drive a stick shift either. My dad knew how, but we only had automatics. Yeah. I mean, you're hard pressed to find a stick shift. You can't. Can you drive stick?
That's what I. That's what I had. My first three cars were five. Yeah, five
I
speeds.
can drive
Yeah,
stick and I can burn the clutch out of one real quick. So it,
I'm real good with a stick in any situation.
oh yeah, yeah. Woo! Life is
Where's Ed? I
beautiful.
saw.
I'm glad you're here.
Speaking of sticks, where's Ed? I saw him a minute ago.
He's out here somewhere. He's hanging. He's hanging tough. He's probably got a baby in each arm. Ed says, "I'm always going to be the oldest parent." I don't know. You probably
Who
won't
cares?
ever go anywhere because everything's at home. Everything's here. Like I don't know.
There's a lady that she just lives about probably a mile from me. She's 63 and just had a baby.
Mm-hmm. Oh my! How
She is
much?
63. She is the talk of the town.
How did this happen?
She doesn't know. Well, she knows how it happened, but like she didn't think that that was something she needed to worry about.
I I wouldn't have thought so. Oh God,
Which is not.
this
I mean, I have a great aunt that's she had her last baby at 62, I think, and she thought she had went through the menopause and everything, and she thought she was done. Mm-mm.
oh I I am I feel so horrible for that woman. I
It's
couldn't
a
do
lot.
it. I'm in my 50s and I could not. I don't want a baby around the clock. Hell no.
She looks
Ed,
like she's
you're
about
better than me.
45, 45, 46, but she does. You can tell she's not really like when she's with the movements and stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that baby is going to literally destroy what little life that woman's got.
Yeah, that's it. She's gonna have to hire
I
people.
mean, I
I
don't
don't
mean to
know.
be mean
Have to have
about it, but
family,
there's no
church.
other way to look at it. That's a
Well, I
lot.
think that there's a like Mick Jagger, Al Pacino, uh, Robert De Niro. They all are in their 80s and have little kids.
Uh huh.
And I think that's so sad for the kid because, well, I mean, I guess he can. I guess the kids can cope with the loss of their dad by the millions of dollars they will inherit. I get that, but still, that doesn't comfort you. And when you want your dad, you grow close to somebody, and then
Yeah,
I think
Robert De
that's
Niro just had one last year, didn't he?
yeah. And Al Pacino a couple years ago, and I think Mick Jagger has a toddler of some. So I don't know, but I'm just always surprised that they are still putting these cranking these babies. I
Procreating.
realize, they're marrying young women and good for you. Do what you want to do. Love has no age. Do whatever you want. But it's just so I feel so sad for the children. Like you're gonna lose your father at a young age. That's horrible.
Poor baby's gonna be 5 years old pushing daddy around in a wheelchair.
Yeah. But maybe they're miserable a-holes. So there might be a silver lining in there somewhere. Oh gosh. Oh man. But anyway, I would be suing my husband, the doctors, myself. Is she married, the lady?
They're going through a divorce. Yeah,
Ma'am. She probably has
I want to
kids that
ask
are
her.
30 or 40 years old.
Her youngest child is 47 till now. But I want to ask her. I want to say, hey, did y'all break up before he found out you were pregnant, or after? But I feel like that's maybe one question too far.
Oh my God. Ovaries 45, still functioning. I know 45. I'm not saying because I had a baby nearly 40 myself, but 63, you've got to think of that like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm shocked and bewildered. I'm rarely at a loss for things to say, but I really
You know what I want to be doing at 63 if I make it that far?
What?
Nothing.
Nothing. I
Nothing.
mean, heck no. I looked at my they always send those things in our email. Oh God. Oh, here's your retirement. Here's your retirement. It doesn't even give the option of 63 anymore. It says, here's what you can have at 65 and 68 and 70. And I'm like, guys, I need y'all to bump that back down to 62 or 60. I can't do it. I can't do
They just
it.
bumped it back. They just bumped it up again.
Yeah. And not have any money, not live on any. Yeah, you go from making half of your damn money. That is, how can you do that? I have incredible bills that are going to take me till I'm 78 years old to pay off.
It's ridiculous.
No, seriously, I've done the math. That's right.
I've done the math.
So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna live on these bags, a bed of these bags. And you ain't selling none. I swear to you, a year and a half ago, if I had put any one of my bags online, it would have been a feeding frenzy.
Go.
Now, crickets.
A feeding frenzy at prices double what they're selling for now at that.
Yeah, I have to give them away. So yeah, whatever. Potato, potato. I don't know. What are you gonna do? I bitch about it every week, but nothing's gonna change it. Just keep on bitching.
It'll it'll come back eventually.
It will, but I need to buy this bag immediately. So
Somebody buy Winnie's Never Full BB
yeah,
today.
and maybe the Diane and the Fendi. And that's it. And buy those three and I'm set. I'm set.
Now,
Yeah.
are you still wanting to get the Diane Nano, or are you going to just be satisfied with the Never Full?
I think so. I think I'm just gonna get the Never Full and be done with it. Yeah. I would love that Nano, but nah.
I
You know.
think if you look at the Nano, it looks like it's got a design flaw because it's so small. I don't think the flat would stay closed properly because of what you're putting in it. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
would work right.
Yeah, and the Diane itself feels like a structured bag, but it's really kind of saggy and pliable when you start shoving stuff
Floppy.
in it. So yeah. But I do love the Diane sheen on, I love when Louis Vuitton does a bag with a nice sheen to it. Like that's my favorite when they release them. And I really don't want to get rid of this bag, but I will. I will. I mean,
Sacrifices must be made.
the sacrifices must be made.
But I know what you're talking about because I noticed that yesterday. I used my LV Speedy 40 yesterday, and I was
Yeah.
like, the canvas is so shiny, and it's not the bumpy canvas. It's the
Yeah.
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 So today
I
I
don't
got
know
my
what it
artsy out.
is.
I got my
It's
artsy out today, and the canvas is completely different, and they're only like a year apart in age.
right. What do
Crazy.
they do? I mean, I don't know if it's different places that manufacture those spools of canvas
It is.
or at first I kind of thought, well, it must be a limited edition thing because I know the cherries has that sheen to it. Now that's how you can tell if you're looking at a fake. There's two distinct ways that y'all can tell a fake cherry speedy. Now I don't know about any other. I'm just speaking of the speedy. Is that you count the stitches, and so the stitches down on each side here are 4. If you've got 5, 5, 5, 5, that's a no. They did not do that, and that's across the board on these speedies because they only made them that one time. And if you'll notice the sheen and it's that really slick.
You know why on that one?
Yeah,
Because they make the canvas, then it goes in to get the screen print put on it for the cherries. Then they put another clear coat over the
clear coat.
cherries.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so the fakesters didn't get that one right. And it is real grainy, bumpy, and dull.
Hmm.
So, and someone else had told us, I was in a live, I can't remember, was it yours or Jack? Somebody told us one night that the Marc Jacobs really started out with the cherries purple, that the prototype or what they spread around, that it was going to
Mhm.
be purple cherries. And he did that to throw off the Chinese when they faked them, right?
Mhm.
And what they did was they mass produced a bunch of the purple, and then when they released, they were red. That's what somebody said, which is genius to me. Marc
Yeah,
Jacobs, like, hey, I
because
don't
you
know
know the
about
rep
your nails, but I know you had some good ideas, honey.
because the rep people are like getting the designs out now before the actual like
Yeah,
Louis Vuitton Fall Winter will be out before Louis Vuitton actually releases it, kind of thing.
yeah. I used to watch a lady, and she was really good, but she got taken down. And man, she had 100,000 subscribers. She was doing really well with her channel, and she would sit in her living room and she would get down on the floor and unwrap, you know, 10 or
I know
12.
who you're talking about.
Yes, I loved her. She did wig videos too. She did too, you know,
Hmm.
she would when the rep things started drying up and she started getting in trouble for it. I believe she went to the wig video, and I loved her. And I watched her and another lady, and her stuff. She doesn't do that anymore. She still has a channel, but the one lady, I loved her and I thought she was so fun. And she used to wear. She made earrings, and she would wear these really long, beautiful earrings. And I'd always think, like,
I think
how
I
do you not
know.
get this caught on your clothes? But I will never forget it. About 2 or 3 months before the pochette accessoire, the 3 piece came out, she unwrapped it and showed it. And I thought, well, how in the hell? This is the dumbest idea I've ever heard. And she went through it, and I said, this has got to just be a fake thing. Like, they're not going to do that. And sure enough, a few months later, they dropped it. And I was like, how did they know? They knew automatic. They knew it. So, yeah.
I don't know how. Well, you know how they do that. They've got somebody working inside the.
Inside, yeah, they get
Yeah.
paid, yeah, for sure. And
Somebody
they
asks
send
you how
those
much you want for the Diane
designs.
bag.
Do what? How much for the
Deb,
Diane bag? Hold
yeah.
on. Did I tell you?
You sent me the thing, but I'd have to go out of the live to see it.
I don't remember either. I have it. I'll email
Jackie
me,
has
honey.
it.
But we can talk about that if you want to email me, Deborah. We will, Deb. We'll talk about it, and we'll shoot some numbers over. I'm
I
I'm
think I remember, but I don't want to say it out
I
loud because
don't
I could
either.
be
I
very
know.
wrong.
I'm flexible. I'm flexible because so I did comps on the bag, and Jackie did not get. So I got this from Jackie. She got it from a consignment shop when it was new, and they had parted it out. So it has the Vachetta shoulder strap, right? But it does not have the canvas strap. So just so you know, and it's the magenta one because the inside is magenta. But I looked on Fashion File, and without the strap, they had one the other day for $22.50. I was like, well, hell, I'm doing good. I'm not even asking over 2 grand for that bag. Hell yeah! So I
So
thought,
let me tell you why.
woo, yeah,
They're re-releasing it next year.
yeah. They're gonna change it though, right? Are they? Oh, okay. The white, okay. Yeah, the Dauphine. Oh gosh, but I always think. But don't you always think I feel like the fake companies also, because they get it so exact, I feel like that they buy them. Yeah, it's scary. They're really good, but I feel like they buy. They actually go ahead. They have essays that when it drops, the second it drops, they get them. So because they couldn't do the exact same interior stitching details from pictures.
See, that's why I say they have people working. Those bags are pre-produced. Like they'll pre-produce like 1,000
Yeah,
of them, right, to be
yeah,
ready for the launch. Well, somebody working there has to be sneaking one out the door
Yeah.
so they have something to make it off of, right?
Yeah, and sometimes though, because remember that Game On collection, and they had the
Hmm.
white and the black Speedy, but then they ran the black Speedy down the runway, but they did not make it. They
Yeah.
didn't produce it. Okay, the one with the spades and the clubs and the hearts and all of that. I bought one and then sent it right back because I was like, I don't know about this. So, but also that luggage tag. Remember the luggage tag they
Hmm.
sent down, and it was pretty big. And remember,
Huge. It's
Meredith
big
was the
compared to the
one
other
that
one.
bought it, and when she bought it, it was this big, and she was like, "Well, hell, I thought it was going to be bigger," and it was. So sometimes they draw it up and they, do a prototype, and they don't really, because seriously, if they price it out at something, I mean, that's all Vachetta. Those are pretty costly, but that bag you could have gotten for a steal. So I
I
think
think
they
her bag
shrunk it
was.
down for that. Just
I think hers was almost 10 grand.
the luggage tag Vachetta. No, that thing was not. I think it was 2 grand. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I
I thought it was
remember
way
because I
more than
wanted
that.
that one. I wanted that one.
Speaking of runway not being what it actually comes out, I am so pissed at Coach right now. Like I'm done
Why?
with Coach. We are not talking anymore. I wanted that daggone tote bag that just came out. What is it called?
I don't know.
Oh, it starts with a B. It was on the runway last year. The huge tote
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that they show with the tabby in front of it or whatever. I
Yeah.
have been waiting and waiting. It does not look anything. Nothing.
Nothing like
Empire
the.
tote. The Empire tote. It's a little bitty bag. I text my I said, "You are effing fired."
Oh my gosh, Coach, we're done. I break up with them all the time, but right now we're pretty cool.
That bag had so much hype around it. Like I don't know. I don't understand. You just lost a crap ton of money.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, because a
Because
lot of people, that looks so cute the way they styled it with the tabby. That because everybody and their brother has reposted that picture, of her walking with that bag. That's really cool.
and
Yeah,
then when they come
sometimes
out
that
with, it
Coach.
looks like the Burrow bag that you got, but a little bigger. I'm like, that is not. Mm-mm.
Uh, no, it's not. Damn it. Damn it, Coach. Let me see. My video coming up Thursday. I'm obsessed with. Oh, okay. Ed's got a video coming up on Thursday. It's a Coach video, guys. Right? Okay. Hey, keep it real. Hello. Nice seeing you too, sweetie. Hi, Kanisha. How are you? Corinne is in the house. Jackie dropped in. Jackie's okay. 1,700. Jackie, thank you. Thank you. The
So,
Diane is priced at 1,700. That's fully shipped. It will come with a dust bag and
that's a great price.
the shoulder strap, and that's all she wrote. But she looks brand new. Jackie,
You know who
I
I
think, is mad at
think?
me. I felt like, Jackie, please don't be mad.
I don't think she is.
But y'all know, I mean, I'm just that way. I don't, I cycle them in and cycle them out. If they
You fall
had
in
a,
love hard and you fall out of love quick.
I did that very quickly.
If
But if
something
they
comes into
had,
your point of view,
yeah, if they had the rental, I, I might, it might be something that should be for me. But those rental prices are like $385
yeah,
a
there.
month. And I'm like, hold on. This was all working out
Maybe
really
not.
good until last year. The buying and selling and the circulating of bags was like, yeah, look at me. This will last forever. Oh, yeah. Cut to now. Sad
That's okay.
crying.
That's what our stock exchange is fixing to do too. Our inflation is
Oh, God.
it can
Ugh.
only go up so long before it has to come down.
I swear we got one bag of groceries the other day. Guess how much? One bag, not even filled. 75
185.
$75. I said, why the hell? Oh my
I got
God.
groceries last week and got one of those 5 pound rolls of ground beef, and a pack of chicken. That's all that I got that was valuable. three
Yeah.
hundred and seventy four dollars.
Oh my God.
And I'm
We
becoming
gotta
that
do
old
one
man.
of
I
those.
said, well,
Woo! Keep it real. I just love your personality. Me or Craig or both. Thank you. We both thank you. We'll take it. Thank you, doll. Keep it real. Can I do a shout out about your channel on my next video? Please do. Yes, doll. You're so sweet. You don't have to ask. Just go ahead and shout. I love that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Keep it real. 1963. Yes. Jackie said, not mad. It was loved and will be loved again. Yes. And all
I
of my
told you.
bags, I keep them good. I keep them in nice shape. I keep them. I like to look at them and.
This is messing my eyes up. Can you see it on your end of my shirt's doing this weird thing?
No.
There's
Why?
like all these lines moving around. It's like messing my peripheral up.
No, you're okay. No. Grace says, hello, Jackie. Hello at Smiling Cat. Oh, I loved your picture on your Insta. I think it was yesterday. You're so cute. You're such a cutie. Everybody's saying hi. Saya! Hello.
Aloha.
Hello. I bet Minnesota is all a buzz today, boy. The great state of Minnesota is happy as happy can be. Helps the channel grow. Yes. Yes. Keep it real. Is that your channel name? What's your channel name? And go ahead and put your channel name down there and we can all go over and subscribe, baby. Yes. So anyway, yes, I
Ooh,
love all your Instagram pics. You know who's
Lori
gonna
needs
break
to buy that. Huh?
what? What'd you say?
Lori needs to buy the never. That would be a good bag for
It
Lori.
would. It would. Yeah.
I think it would. It'd be
Hell
cute.
yes. But what was I saying? I can't remember what I was gonna say. I'll lose my train of thought so quick. But anyway. Yes.
Every time we start at the same time, I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna forget
I
I'm
know,
gonna
I
forget
do
it.
too. I can't remember. Hell. Yes, keep it real 1963. Thank you. Gotcha. Gotcha, babe.
I will look that up
Let me
after the
get back
live.
to you. Have to translate it into Australian peso. Okay. Man, Australian money, that like the money difference is wow. Yeah. Yeah.
And their dollar's down right now.
Yeah. Everything's all to hell. Well, it's an election year. They can go all to hell during election year till people know what's going to stabilize and happen. You know.
And that's what I told Jackie the other day. We were talking about that. I was like, and it's not even anything yet until the election gets here. That's when it's really gonna
Yeah.
boom.
Yes. Yes. Hey, Tessa. Let's see. Lori says, when Winnie, my hubby is going to surprise you with a short. You were going to be in stitches. Oh, I'm excited. Yes. I love, guys. Hey guys, did anybody watch my last video?
I did. Sexy thing.
What's this?
It sounds like a good time to me.
No, I can't really show it, but you know, yeah. I love doing that video. I thought that was so fun. And I am deadly serious about it. I have to tell you though, I have to tell y'all the funniest thing. If you watch my last video, it's kind of like keep your sex life going, and it's a sponsor that I just absolutely love. But anyway, they asked me to join them, and I said yes, no problem. We exchanged our whatevers, and then they never said anything for like a month. And I was like, okay, just gonna leave it in your court. Finally, the lady says, well, how come you haven't used your credits we gave you? And I was like, oh yeah, gotta go do that. So I went and did it. Nothing for another month. And then last week she says, hey, I didn't catch your video. Did you? And I said, because I haven't posted it. You haven't given me any of your links. And I haven't heard anything since. So I was just like, well, let me go on and get this video out. Like what are we doing? Yeah. So,
And I did not even realize that Swanon wasn't doing your editing. He was back because it looked so good. I just
Oh,
assumed he was back.
thank you. Thank you. Have we not got any mods? We don't have a mod tonight. Who?
I don't think we do because I'm in here.
Jackie, do you want a mod? Or are you back in and out or what?
I don't want anybody forcing their political opinions. We
No,
don't do that over here.
we're politics free over here. We're not gonna do that. Oh yeah, we're getting some trolls. Anybody want a
Yeah.
mod? Let me know. Yeah, we got trolls. It was bound to happen.
There's another one right below that one.
Okay, let's see.
Baba Lou.
Oh, Jolie's here. Yeah. Okay, Jolie, I'm back. I just deleted. Good. Yeah. Oh my gosh, boy, they're real. They're really into it, aren't they? I'm seeing stuff you probably got. You probably aren't seeing them.
Oh, I'm seeing it. I'm trying to read.
I know, right? Naruto, thank you. This is a Julia necklace, and so I know it looks suspiciously like
Okay.
what Craig has, but it is I think for $80, and I've always got a promo code in my description box. So yeah, these are very affordable.
It's very
So thank
pretty too.
you. Yeah. Okay, that went from mean to gosh.
Thank you,
Yikes.
Jolie.
Thank you, Jolie. What the hell? Frozen luxury. Okay, Saya, yes, thank you. It is just here they come, you know.
It's like you don't ever get one or two. It's
No.
like a gang of them.
Yeah. They figure out where they can go and they're like, "Hi, I'm here."
Oh, there's another
Yes.
one. There's another one.
Oh God, everybody. Deborah, see, I have investments that are tanking from the uncertainty of the. I know the U.S. elections. I didn't see it because of the trolls, but yeah, that's right. Oh my God,
So
that's amazing. Yeah. Switching to bleaching. Oh, okay. Oh man. Wow.
it's like everybody that was in the live disappeared, and it's all
It's all trolls
trolls.
now. Which is funny and thank you, Naruto. I don't I get sucked in because they're good to you da 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 da. You're like, oh thanks, hey y'all. The southern whatever in me's like, oh God thanks, and then they drop the bomb on you like, well and then you're like, I fell for it. Okay, wow. I mean, I guess they're going from live to live, spreading the whatever. Keep it
Sometimes I
real.
think it's
Trolls are such sad people. Well, I think trolls are just bored. They're just bored. Mm.
I'm to the point now that I think it's a YouTube thing. I think it's bots that
It might be. Yeah, I've thought about that too. That they could be just botting. Just botting all the lives. Room full of Democrats, whatever. You don't know we make it a
but we
point not to say what we affiliate with or who we are voting, not voting. If we don't talk about that shit. We're just here to talk about fun, having fun, and
well
stuff
that's
that
the whole point to
people at
escape
our
that
age want to
shit.
talk about. We don't
To
want to
escape
get.
that we want to escape.
Yeah, it's just like, man, you want to turn a fun, loving, happy event into a shit show. I don't. I really don't. Ah. Katie said, I just invested half of our inheritance, but it's in relatively safe index annuity with a 30% buffer. Good for you. Good for you. I would have ran through it like a dose of salt, but yeah. We try to spread around, love and positivity and fun and talk about, you know, just fun shit. But you guys want to turn it into a mud fest, and I don't know. Just that's what trolls do. They flame up everybody.
Hmm. Girl, I'm
Yeah,
trying to see them. Let
that
me put it on my eyes so I can see.
the Diane is a good sized bag. I don't
Like
really
the
know the
Speedy
specs.
25, right?
Yes, it is. It's shorter than it's 25 centimeters across, just like a Speedy. So it has about the same capacity, but it's thinner. So
Yeah, the depth.
you can shove some stuff in there, but and it's the maroon or the what I say magenta. Didn't they call it the magenta? I don't remember, but
It looks fuchsia.
yeah, it kind of is. It's like a pinky
They have
reddish.
a color for that. I can't remember what it's called. It does start with a P. I know what you're talking about,
Yeah,
but I can't think of it.
but yeah, it's a great bag. I carried it quite a bit when I first got it from her. I think this year though, maybe I carried it once, and I started to go back in it several times, but because I bought similar Coach bags, this same silhouette, shape, and size, those cargos tabbies, I just stayed in those, and I thought about like, oh, but yeah, it's a really good shoulder moment. Um,
It has a back pocket too, right?
yeah, it's got a back pocket on there, and oh, a receipt. But yeah, it's a good little bag. It really is, and it's a good looking bag. I love a sheen though. I just love a bag that's got a really nice slick. I don't know, and I like the Vachetta that's treated too. For some reason, I just like that much better. But anyway, yeah, it's a good bag. It's still got the new smell. Oh my goodness. So anyway, have we lost all of our? No, they're still. How did they just find me? For 4 weeks. Oh, Craig's gone. Craig, where'd you go? He'll come back. Come back through your link, babe. But yeah, I don't know where hey Jnat, it does crossbody, but I don't know what that was. Somebody did something fall? That was a weird wasn't me, guys. I just want you to know. My puppy dog is under. Oh, that's her shaking. Come on. Get out from under there. That scared the shit out of me. I was like, what? Girl, are you okay? Okay, come on. Yeah, Marilyn dragged something across the floor or shook her head or something under that bed, and it scared the shit out of me. Look at my face. I was like, what the fuck was that? It does crossbody, but I don't have a crossbody strap for it. So yeah, I didn't get it from Jackie. Jackie didn't get it with the bag, and so Jackie and I did a trade at one point, and so I got it with just the shoulder strap. But yes, if you have a monogram strap, I have used my Pochette Matisse adjustable strap with it, and it looks good. So if you have any kind like that, if y'all hear come here. She fell asleep over there, and she woke up, and I heard the awfulest racket. It scared the crap. Come on, come on.
Am
I
I
was gonna,
back?
I was gonna show her to you, but she's acting crazy. Come on. Yes. Oh my lord! I was like, what the? Where are we at? What's going on? Yeah. Oh yeah. You're welcome, Donna. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Hey, Monarch.
Am
Oh
I
wow.
back?
I don't know why they found me. Remember oh wow. You
Am I
you got
back?
on, babe. I comply, Weeby, I comply with all the requirements and then get warnings because the trolls complain about me. Just had a warning from YouTube and have no idea. Wow. That's insane. Like I said, it it just happened it happened there for a long time. I would get a bunch of trolls, and way back when me and Ed were doing the lives, I would get tons. I would leave the live, and there would be 2,800 people in and out. And a normal live of mine, 600 to 800 is about normal. Viewing that, dip in and out. But when the trolls would hit me so hard, I mean, it helped out my algorithm, I guess. But then, like, how many weeks now? It's probably been a few months where I haven't really been attacked or haven't had any. And it's just like all of a sudden they're like, let's get back in there. I don't
Am I
know.
back? Can you see me and hear me now?
Yeah, you're back, babes.
When
But
it
yeah.
kicked me out, it said system error. You have been uh, something or another. Basically, somebody kicked me out. I don't know what happened.
Oh no, if you were kicked out, you couldn't come back for a minute. It'd be a minute.
Yeah.
But what happens is they go so fast when a mod tries to hit because I've done this on mine too. You try to hit it, you end up hitting somebody else and
Right.
then timing out the wrong way. You're like, oh shit, what happened? But yeah. Do y'all drink horse milk? Like, what is that your big contribution to the trolling? Is that your big huge trolling comment? Is
Down here talking in the chats. We've done made it.
wow. I mean, you feel kind of bad timing him out, but what are you gonna do? Oh, geez. It's guys too, mostly, right?
It's looking that way.
Yeah, it's guys. Yeah.
I feel bad because Jolie come back and she came right back in the
She was like,
exact time it would turn into crap.
yeah, Saya and Jolie are like, holy crap, what? We opened the floodgates of hell. But yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you do? You have the adjustable strap. So it would be good for you. It would be perfect for you. Yeah. It really would. And if you were in the States, I would totally ship that to you, but we'll talk about it though. If you're interested,
Where's
we'll
she
talk
at?
about it. Because
Canada or Australia?
I've sent a couple things to Meredith 3 or 4
Oh.
times. So I don't mind sending stuff, but I've noticed this when Meredith sends me something, I get it. I mean, in less than a week, like just a few days. It's very quick. When I send stuff to her, it's like 10 days. And Australia, they don't trust anybody down there. They do not trust anybody's packages. If you write what's in there, that best be what's in there because they open everything. They open everything. But
That's what I was fixing to say. It's because our customs sucks. They don't check anything.
yeah, they don't check. They're just like, yeah, send it through. Go ahead. Yeah, it doesn't
Uh,
stay. I can track stuff that's coming from Canada or Australia or wherever or Japan or whatever, and it stays at custom. It says it's in Miami or it's in New York or it's in New Jersey, wherever it comes in, it boards in. It stays there for 1 second and then it ships right to me. So
yeah, like sometimes I don't even get the notice that it's at customs. I get the notice that it's departed customs. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm going to unplug this and plug it into my iPad because my phone is actually charged while we've sat here, but my iPad's dying because all the troll activities. Well, I hate to ruin a good live with a bunch of damn trolls, man.
It's a lot tonight too. Like they're making up for lost time. I haven't seen this many in a long time.
Oh my god. It sits in customs and they do go through it down there in Australia. They
Other
really
countries, yeah, but in America,
yeah.
they're just like, as long as you paid your taxes on it, it's gone. We don't
Yeah,
care.
and they're very good if you in Japan, like Japanese sellers, because remember I thought that cherries bag was such a damn good deal. And then I got hit with those charges, and I was like, "Well, there went my damn good deal." But
You can
I,
ask them. You can ask them. You can ask them to change what you paid for it.
yeah, some of them will, but the bigger Japanese sellers on eBay, because a lot of times
No,
that's a
baby.
selling point. I have done that before where I've said, "Hey, will you take this?" They'll say no, but if you pay this, I'll send it to you free. And then I also come back as well. Am I going to have to pay a tax on it? Because if that's the case, it's not worth it to me. You're not bringing it down to them. And they'll go, oh, no, no, we can get around that. So they can get around it, but it's
Because in the
whatever.
U.S., if it's over 500, you're going to be paying out the nose.
Yeah, you do. And, I've noticed like if I send stuff to, so if I've sent stuff to Canada, I've had a few of of the buyers say, "Hey, can you put that it was this much?" And I'm like, "Sure, no problem." You understand though, you kind of have to understand that if that item gets lost or seized when it leaves my soil, I have no control. And also if it gets stolen, lost, seized, damaged in any
You're
way,
going to get back what you said it
you're gonna
was.
this might be a $3,000 bag, but we've agreed to put that it you paid this.
And
And
that's what you'll get on
I don't
insurance.
mind fudging the numbers a little bit, but you have to understand that is what is now insured for. Like that's the we fully put it on there that it's insured for that. So yeah, yeah,
Double edged sword.
yeah. It really is. It's like damned if you do and damned if you don't. But man, that last time I sent something to Canada, I got really, really nervous about it because they will keep I really think it's I don't think that they're scrutinizing the packages so much. I think that they don't have a lot of customs employees. So I think it's like one guy just opening up. Oh, yeah.
Well, not
Oh,
only
yeah.
that, but there's a lot of people in Canada that buy from the US and the UK. So there's a lot. I think there's more coming in than they have employees to keep it checked off, like you said.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, guys, this was God. This, I am I'm scared to see how many people dipped in and out and trolled me tonight when we when we sign off.
I'm sure it's
Oh,
several hundred at least.
yeah, it'll be a few hundred because they found me in. So if you're doing a live and you're by yourself, vertical you're live, or if you're with like me and Bill, turn it this way because they that does not go into the live feed. So if you're scrolling, and I notice that you know when you're scrolling, you come up with all sorts of people live. You see all the people that are in horizontal
The
mode
bird, yeah,
or vertical mode. I'm sorry, did I say vertical? I meant horizontal. Yeah, go horizontal, and then yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right.
yeah, yeah. I think I said it backwards, but anyway,
My
yeah.
last live had quite a few little trolls popping in, and I was like, I gotta
Yeah,
go.
yeah, it's just like it comes to a point to where my mods are like, okay, I'm not
It's
enjoying your live
exhausting.
now because I'm kicking everybody's ass out. So
As a mod, it can be exhausting if you're overwhelmed like that.
yeah, it is. It is. I'm sure it is, and I appreciate you guys so much for helping me tonight.
Yes,
Thank you
yes,
a million
yes.
times. Grace says, Winnie, you were asking for music. Yes, desperately, but I don't want to then share the revenue from the music. So we are at an impasse, YouTube. Last time you had 300. Oh my god, keep it real. That is crazy. That Fendi behind you, is it a weave pattern?
I think she's talking about the one on top, the purple, the yeah,
Oh,
dark
you
purple.
know what? It is actually
Beautiful.
oh,
It's actually beautiful.
it is. Yeah, it's just a bunch of different. So it's like dark light. So it gives it off this striped look. But yeah, it's sequins. Oh my god, I love this. But I'm still not getting rid of her. But I mean, hell, we
Yeah.
can talk.
You know the
We can.
problem I've always had with the baguette. I love the bag if
Yeah,
it had a back pocket. That's the only problem. It needs a back pocket.
yeah, yeah. I think maybe don't the bigger ones have it because this is a the small baguette.
The large does
Yeah,
on some models, but yeah, none of the mediums. It needs a pocket for a phone.
yeah. See, I don't shove my phone. I carry my phone everywhere. If I don't have my phone in my hand, I am effed. I'm looking everywhere for that device. Where did oh we got problems. We got us a big problem. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. The fake name Ferris Bueller used. Nice. I see what you did there. Where do you shop for bags? I I feel I'm getting sucked in. Walmart.com. There we go. Thank you guys. Yes, you are a disgrace. Okay, well,
Oh,
love you
lovely.
too.
Did you see
We
that?
could give them hell, but it's not. I don't have the time or the energy
Did you
tonight.
see that one about my hair?
No,
He said,
what'd he say?
He said, "What the hell happened to your hair?" Oh, I brushed it and put it on top of my hair.
It's called a bun. You might not know how hair works, but you can pull it up and do stuff with it when you've got more than I've got. Damn it, guys. Just laugh. Yeah. Bye, Grace. Bye, guys. Thank you guys for tuning
Bye,
in.
everybody.
We will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. You trolls can eat my ass. Bye, guys. Love ya. Bye.